the more I watch Caitlin Clark's game, the more I start to realize why she's in these MVP conversations, why she's winning Rookie of the Year, like why she's gonna keep breaking down all these records and keep setting all these new records. Like, yo, when this season is over, we're gonna look back and talk about all these accolades that she's breaking and be like, yo, how did a rookie complete all of this? And don't let her win a championship. Do not let this girl win a championship, all right? Because that's just going to be different if she wins a championship. So let's get straight into this video, all right? 9 out of 12 of Caitlin's last games, she's had at least 10 assists minimum, which shows the quick pickup in chemistry and bonding with her teammates. Because in like the first 19, I think, or like the first 18, she's never had 10 assists. And 9 out of the 12 last games, she's had 10 assists. That's not wild. That's a wild stat. Anyways, let's move on. Let's get straight into today's video. We ain't going to talk too much. Let's break down more film. We broke down some of these clips, but we're going to talk about more detail today. And we got some more new clips to break down in this game with tomorrow's rematch against Minnesota. Oh my goodness. If Caitlin wins tomorrow, it's going to be bad. I'm going to have that uncomfortable conversation about MVP. That's all I'm going to say, all right? That's all I'm going to say. Let's get straight into this, though, all right? So, look. Minnesota Lynx is the #1 defensive team, obviously, right? So literally, like they have the #1 defensive rating. So literally every pass and every play must be treated with value, one possession at a time. As we spoke about in our last video, we're going to touch on this clip again and a couple more, you know what I'm saying, with a little more detail. Although, Nalissa should have boxed out her defender from getting the pass like we talked about, Christy Size should have had Aaliyah Boston run in the first play. Look at this right here. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this play right here, right? When Nalissa ain't box her out. This is what I'm talking about. Aaliyah would have never allowed this to happen. You're supposed to box out your defender to get the pass. Box out means hold your defender back in like this type of formation. You know what I'm saying? This stance. If you usually for a rebound, but you can box out your players to catch a ball. So yes. That causes a turnover on the first play of the game. That is terrible. You want me to tell you why it's terrible? Listen, matter of fact, from now on, I only want to see Caitlin and Aaliyah start the game off. Like, from now on, I only want to see Caitlin and Aaliyah start the game off with a pick and roll, because that first play can determine if it's going to be a good groove or a funky groove for the rest of the game. Well, at least for the role players, because you know what I'm saying, star players don't really get rattled off the first play. So getting Caitlin a 3 or Aaliyah a small 2 off the roll is my go-to bread and butter if I'm Christy Size. Caitlin and Aaliyah Boston complements each other too well. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. You feel me? Let's go though. Oh yeah, let's break down this clip. Y'all see already, right? Look at the turnover again. Nalissa Smith once again. So look right here. Look, you got Kelsey right here. Nalissa Smith is going into the post, right? It's clear Nalissa Smith lacks, like she lacks things to improve. Like she has things to improve on the court, basically. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't stand her ground well, and she just lets the defense overtake her in the post too easily. She has to start using her length and take up room so the defenders can't just snake around her for a steal. Like you're gonna see this again with Kelsey. Like look, Kelsey's right here. Nalissa Smith, you call for it, but you let Alana, I think that's her name, Alana Smith, just get around for the steal. Like, you supposed to stand your ground, hold her back, use your muscles, you know what I'm saying? You don't just let somebody, because your teammates trust you. Your teammates trust you. If you call for the ball, they're going to give it to you, you know what I'm saying? And then Caitlin has to foul her. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when your teammates trust you, if your teammates trust you, you are not supposed to call for the ball unless you are in 100%, I'm saying, position to catch the ball. Anyways, this game tomorrow won't be a cakewalk. So let's get that out the way. This game will not be a cakewalk by any means. Look at how tough these passes Caitlin is throwing the Lynx. Like, the Lynx plays great defense, and Caitlin's throwing these tough passes. And the Lynx have arms in every passing lanes. But luckily, we have a girl named Caitlin on our team with crazy court vision. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, we have a girl with crazy court vision. And Lexi Hull with the high IQ and capitalizing on this situation. Y'all remember this play? Caitlin right here. Look at the Lynx defense. Lexi gets a backdoor because she recognized her defender juking towards this way. So Lexi uses, drives backdoor because her momentum of going this way, she won't be able to recover and just all of a sudden go back this way. Nah. Lexi's smart for that. And Caitlin is smart for that pass. Look at that. And even though the pass got through, look at how close it was to being stolen. The Minnesota's defense is not to be underestimated. And I hope Christy Size and is game planning for that and preaching to the team's head. Do not mess up any possessions. Do not give them any chance to capitalize because they will make us pay for it with their long arms. They have size. Great pass by Lexi. All right, man. Listen. But listen, if the Fever can play how they've been playing post-Olympic break, then I honestly have little to no worries besides the hero ball stuff that we've been going over. I'm actually comfortable and can't wait for tomorrow's game. I think this little week break gives the Fever even more time to get reps and practice together and to have a 2-game sample size to go over in the film room. And I've never been to any film session, but it goes without saying. There's way more understanding and willingness to listen after a win feeling good rather than an L hanging over your head overthinking everything. And Aaliyah Boston just mentioned that in her media availability interview. She literally just said winning makes everything easier. So let's get straight into the next clip, all right? Y'all know the saying, when Kaylin attacks, defenses collapse, right? And listen, defenses collapse, but Kaylin obviously pulls the most gravity on the court because of her offensive scoring capability. But here Kelsey attacks, and I highlighted this clip to show the difference in respect on the floor. Look at Kelsey attacking now. No collapsing is going on. Hold on, y'all. I had to answer the door. But like I was saying, Kelsey does not demand the gravitation, like the gravity that Kaylin demands. When Kaylin attacks, you can see the defense collapse. Kelsey attacked, and look at Kaylin's defender still up here with her. If this was Kaylin with the ball and Kelsey up here, Kaylin's defender would literally be right here right now. Kelsey would be smack wide open. She can take a pose for a picture before she shoots the ball. But let's look. Look at this clip. Look at this tough pass. It almost got fumbled. Aaliyah catches it, and she still misses. But that's a sloppy play because of the gravity Kelsey did. I'm saying, you know, like, y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? Now, listen. Kelsey attacked it. Kaylin's defender went nowhere. Now, we flipped the script. How many times Kelsey's defender left her due to Kaylin attacking? I'd rather Kaylin attack and Kelsey spot up so we can find the most success in scoring. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on, though. Let's move on. Look, and let's keep in mind, the Fever won this game with Kaylin missing shots. Like open shots. Like so open as like a tickle. She could just laugh. But this was Kaylin's before the month rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if she gets these same looks against the Lynx, like at this point of the season, that's pretty much over. Like, just go ahead and call it wraps. The Fever going to dominate with ease. If they give Kaylin these looks tomorrow, God bless. Listen to this. Look at how open that is for her. And she just missed that. And she's 0 for 3 at this point. If Kaylin was to get these kind of looks, like, listen, if they let Kaylin warm up at the 3 line with the way she already distributes on the playmaking side, that's the last thing that the Lynx wants to see happen. This better be at the top of their scouting report. Let's talk about this clips, all right? Listen, I swear Lexi just can't stop making me like she can't stop making me like her more and more each day. Like, I love Lexi. Like, somebody like clap it up for Lexi in the comment section real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, she makes me like her more and more each and every day. Her character is like an open book. Like, she makes it clear as day, too. Like, look at how she stops everything she's doing to get Kaylin the ball. As soon as Kaylin makes a smart pass to Nalissa, but Nalissa doesn't one more to Kelsey's wide open in the corner. But pay attention to the first part. Lexi right here with the ball, right? Now, normally, what would Kelsey do? Look at Kelsey already running the floor. Look at like a track star. Yo, Kelsey do not play about getting her buckets. But listen, Lexi could have ran it up the floor right here, right? Like Kelsey would have ran it up the floor. You see Kaylin right here looking back just to see this right here. I'm bringing you into the mind of Kaylin for a second. Kaylin looks back for a second to see if I make eye contact with you. Is that enough? Do I have enough respect from you to just get me the ball without me calling for it because I'm the point guard? So you should know if I look back at you or after a rebound, give me the ball. Lexi Hull. Now, obviously, you're not going to call for it, so you could play stupid and just run away and be like, oh, Kaylin didn't call for it and dribble up the court like Kelsey would do. But look at what Lexi does right here, man. Look at Lexi. Lexi sees Kaylin, and she stopped. She could have kept going, but she stopped and dribbled back here because she wants to get it to Kaylin. Look at her. And now she got it to Kaylin. That right there, this might be little to some people, but this is huge to somebody like Kaylin because it's like, okay, now I'm gonna make sure that in a situation, if I have a situation to benefit you in over somebody else who's being selfish, I'm gonna benefit you more. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, look, got it to Kelsey. Kaylin makes a good pass to Nalissa, and Nalissa goes up with 3 people in the paint. Who's wide open? You got Kelsey open in the corner. She could have scooted over. And like, you know what I'm saying? That one more pass is all we need. That's all we need. That's all I want. In the film room, I just hope that they see this. Because Nalissa going up over 3 people, the defense should not trust Nalissa to be this foolish to go up on 3 people. If this was Kaylin, somebody would have been scared around Kelsey right now. You know what I'm saying? They would have collapsed, but not all the way. They know Nalissa's going up with this. They all collapsed. Look at that. Aaliyah went up. Shout out to Aaliyah for the cleanup. But that would have been a clean kick out to Kelsey for 3 points. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Let's get to the next clip though, man. Damn, yo, look at Aaliyah. Yo, oh my, yo, Aaliyah's defense. Oh my goodness. Like, I thought that the clip didn't stop, but that's just the next clip, huh? Look at Aaliyah's defense, bro. But anyway, listen. Nellis should have won more of the pass, but I just love how Lexi stopped everything to get Caitlyn the ball when she could have just ran up the right side of the court like some of her teammates do. And I can't say enough about Aaliyah Boston's defense, truthfully, like y'all just seen. Aaliyah is the best center you can ask for. Yes, she has her times, rarely, but besides that, she always reliable to contribute on the floor, offensively and defensively, as you'll see here. Look at this. Look at Aaliyah Boston. It's her secondary help. Like, look. You see, who's right there? Kelsey's there in front of her, and Aaliyah's the secondary helper on defense, right? That's what I love. Now, listen, I will show this clip a million times if I have to. Listen, never ever give Caitlyn a switch onto the center, and if there was a time not to do it, it would be now more than ever with her well rested. Like, what is this? A month plus a week? Caitlyn is rested, and she's about to bombs away. You feel me? Look what she does in this clip. Gets the switch, sidesteps the center. Boom! C22. You feel me? Listen. Instead, man, bro, I can't, man. I love Caitlin Clark's game, bro. I don't like hyping it up because y'all gonna think I'm just picking favoritism, but genuinely speaking, I get pulled in by players like of this caliber who's not selfish and just wants to play the game the right way, and it's eye candy at the same time. But let's move on though. You know what I'm saying? I could talk about that all day. My only wish is for no hero ball on Saturday. And if there is a hero ball situation, I want the hero on the team, number 22, right? We all know who number 22 is with the ball, Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell messed up the DHO by not using the goal screen DHO from Katie Lou, just so she could create her own shot. And if that wasn't bad enough, look at her try to ISO a double team. A DHO is a dribble handoff where you come run to the ball and get it out of her hands, right? So look, she ran to the ball, got it out of her hands. You're supposed to keep running up here while Katie drives down there so you can pass it from here down to Katie and Katie can lay it up. But no, you know right here, Caitlyn is here too. So if Katie's not open, you're going to have to pass it to Caitlyn. You don't like passing to Caitlyn, obviously, right? Now listen, she ignores it. And Katie's like, okay, what is she doing? Because Katie's expecting the ball, but she's like, oh, Kelsey, why would you run back this way when you just ran from there? Now, Katie's confused. So Katie's like, you know what? I'm going to space the floor again. I'm going to go back to where I was just at. She runs back out here. And what does Kelsey do? Kelsey dribbles back that direction. And Caitlyn is just over here hunched over like, what am I watching? You know what I'm saying? Nalissa Smith is wide open. Like, give me the ball. We're open over here, Kelsey. Aaliyah Boston, pass it on the inside. I can lay it up right here. But Kelsey's like, you know what? Let me force this. Turnover. Turnover. Silly turnover. That's a foolish turnover right there. Instead of kicking it out like to Katie or dribbling up the court, you turn the ball over trying to be your hero once again. And I love Kelsey. I do. We need her scoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not in this way where she's abandoning team basketball for personal reasons. And the truth is, the only reason why she didn't dribble over the goal screen is because she would have had to pass the ball to Caitlyn. And by now, we know that's the last thing she wants. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is. Let's move on, though. Another Caitlyn attacks defenses collapse situation, which we also went over, but I highlighted this specifically because I wanted to say this is what I want in tomorrow's game. Caitlyn playing aggressive offense and forcing the defense to pick between letting her score or let her teammates pop off. And the Fever plays their best brand of basketball when everyone is touching the ball. Y'all know I say the ball has energy. Look at it. Look at this. Good screen. Good corner pass. Boom. What we just spoke about. What did we just speak about? When Caitlyn attacked. Y'all remember when Kelsey attacked? Nobody collapsed, right? And Kelsey is a threat. But this is the difference when Caitlyn attacks, okay? Not only did Caitlyn Mans just, the Kelsey defender just come down a little bit, she put a whole foot in the paint. She put a whole foot in the paint when Kelsey's in the corner. That type of respect is different. That's going to open up so many open shots. Kelsey, look at how open you are and you didn't have to force nothing up. Look at how open you are and you didn't even have to force a shot up. Like, this is wild. If I'm in Kelsey's position, I'm Caitlyn. Do what you do, Caitlyn. I'm going to be in this corner waiting because I know you ain't selfish. You're going to pass it to me. I will sit here all 40 minutes if I have to. Like, Caitlyn is not selfish. And look at it. Wide open three from Kelsey. Come on, man. Who does it like, come on? Anyways, Kelsey's only flaw is the hero ball part of her game. And I'd be less than honest if I didn't say without Kelsey, none of this we're doing is possible. Because for most mistakes she does, she makes it up somewhere else. You feel me? Somehow, as you see here. Look at this right here.
Last year,
Look at this. Look at our defense. Yeah, Kelsey. Yeah, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, like, look. Her defense is underrated, especially for being an undersized guard. Her quick reaction to fast hands is not only on offense. Evidently, she's a menace on both ends of the floor. Y'all feel me? Listen, let's go into this clip, though. I don't know how I missed this clip in the last film session, but Kelsey, please share that basketball. Like, Kelsey, please share the basketball. Look at it. Kelsey, what are you doing? Kelsey, I can't. I can't. Look at this. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, yo, a fast break. You saw the opportunity to outrun Caitlyn, and she ain't even bothered to run up the court because she knew you were taking a shot. 3-on-2 fast break and you shoot a 3? That's unacceptable. Listen, man, tomorrow I don't want to see none of this because I'm not, like, I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to hold back in the film reaction. Like, right now I'm being understanding, benefit of the doubt, but if I see any of this on Saturday, trust and believe we're going to talk about it, especially if we lose. I'm not going to hold back one bit. So let's get straight into this next one, all right? Listen. And listen, and right after that play, Kelsey gives up a good shot. This is how Kelsey works. Right after the play, Kelsey gives up a good shot for a great shot. Katie Lou, like, look what Kelsey did. Good shot, pass up for a great shot. Katie Lou, wide open. Yes, she missed it. But listen, though, even though she missed it, I got to give Kelsey props for making the right play. All I'm asking for is consistency, okay? And sharing the ball, which is why I'm even bringing this up in the first place. Because if I'm going to critique her play on one end, I got to give her flowers when she makes the right read, right? Listen, though, besides Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark having arguably the best duo connection in the league right now, pay attention to the lineup that's in right now. Caitlin, Kelsey, Lexi, Katie, and Aaliyah. Look. Good screen by Aaliyah. Over 2. Boom. Okay? Now, listen. Christy Size. All I have to do is mention one thing. Christy Size. If this video finds you in any way, please start this lineup tomorrow. And even if you don't start them, please make sure that this is the lineup that closes the game. I trust Katie Lou and Lexi Hull more than I trust Nalissa Smith and Amiris Dantas. I'm sorry, but I'm being honest. Plus, Katie and Lexi shoots better in my opinion. I'm just being honest, all right? Move on up. The fact that people try to downplay Caitlin's defensive capabilities is just sad, bro. But look at how she adds fuel to the momentum on their side with this monster block. This is another reason why I love Caitlin Clark. Her defense, look at this. Okay, they tried to get the switch off, right? Caitlin sees it, she switches, and now you see another screen coming so they could get this switch off and have a mismatch. But Caitlin runs around the screen because she's a good reader on defense. Gets around and blocks that. Boom. That's what you call good defense. That's what I love from Caitlin Clark right there. Caitlin will give whatever the team needs as long as it produces the win. The Feeble was hungry and just wanted them more coming into the quarter. Down about 7, I think, and finding a way to win on the road. That's super tough to do against this team, too. But with Caitlin, what doesn't she do at this point? You feel me? But listen, I'm starting to think Kelsey is fighting the urge to stay a scorer versus make the right read. And here, she makes the right read without herky-jerky and trying to force a shot up. She played aggressive. And she made the defense fold just enough for Katie Lou to get this 3 off. Look, boom. Good pass. That's a great pass. That's a great pass right there, Kelsey. That's what I like. That's what I want to see. Even the bench is excited because they like that pass. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm going to add this play every chance I get. Look at what Caitlin made this girl do, a one between her leg move to the cup. Look. Bop. Sit down. Ooh. Sit down. You feel me? Listen. And Kelsey has a love-hate relationship with making the right play. It feels like when she does something right, it excuses her to do whatever she want to do, whatever hero ball play she's going to try next. And that can cost us badly. Caitlin, listen, man. Caitlin is practically begging for the ball at the end of the game right here. And everyone knows you get the ball to the #1 option in crunch time. But Kelsey just waved Caitlin off disrespectffully and almost costed them the game, only being up 3 so she could take the last 2 free throws and pad her points. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Look, granted she got the stop, right? But at this point, you give it to your guard. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that you're supposed to give it to your guard. Caitlin is calling for it. Look at her. She's even going to clap her hands. Look, she's clapping her hands. Kelsey, give me the ball. Kelsey. And what happens? Kelsey gets swarmed, which could have costed her a turnover. 3 defenders around. You got Lexi Hull wide open. Katie Lou wide open. Caitlin's trying to bring it up. Like, what are you doing? I get, like, man, listen. Like, at this point, I don't know, but when you're watching tomorrow's game, watch for the ball movement. Watch who tries to get Kaylin the ball and play under her brand of basketball. And also look for Kelsey Mitchell when the ball is in Kelsey's hands. Is she looking to play Fever basketball or Kelsey basketball? If Kaylin could come up and hit at least 3 threes and have a usual, 10 assists, which sounds crazy to call 10 assists the usual for a rookie. But if that happens and Kelsey plays how I said we should play, how I say we should win in the fourth, you know what I'm saying? And when the Lynx starts to get rattled and Kaylin starts to put the dagger in them, listen, I'm not worried about Aaliyah. I'm not worried about Katie Lou. I'm not worried about Lexi Hall. I'm worried about Kelsey, Amiris Dantas, and Alyssa Smith. And yes, I will be dropping a post-game reaction as soon as the game ends, not a day after. So make sure you subscribe with notifications on right now. And if you did already, smash that like button. Why you not smash that like button right now? Comment what you think. It's your boy Venom. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go!